On this day in music history, June 25th. Some days in music history pass quietly. June 25th isn't one of them. This date has witnessed game-changing premieres, reinventions, and emotional farewells, each one etched in the shared memory of listeners across generations. Let's take a walk through 5 moments that remind us why music doesn't just soundtrack our lives, it shapes them. All You Need Is Love beams across the globe. On June 25, 1967, the Beatles turned a song into a global message. As part of the first ever live satellite broadcast, Our World, they performed All You Need Is Love before an estimated 400 million viewers. Backed by a studio full of friends, including Mick Jagger and Eric Clapton, this wasn't just another TV performance, it was a cultural high note at the height of the Summer of Love. The debut of a future legend. In 1977, Elton John performed Empty Garden, Hey Hey Johnny, live for the first time during a concert at Madison Square Garden. It was more than a debut, it was a eulogy. The song, later released in 1982, was a tribute to his close friend John Lennon. June 25th marked the moment Elton began to transform grief into melody and personal loss into shared memory. Prince's masterpiece is unleashed. June 25, 1984, saw the release of Prince's Purple Rain. It wasn't just an album, it was a revelation. A blend of funk, rock, and soul, this 9-track triumph made Prince a household name. The title track's slow-burning build-up, the emotional rawness of When Doves Cry, and the sheer power of the closing guitar solo announced a new era in popular music. The curtain falls for Michael Jackson. In 2009, the world stopped for a moment. Michael Jackson, whose moonwalk and melodies had shaped decades, died unexpectedly in Los Angeles. His passing sparked a global outpouring of grief and celebration, as fans turned to his music for solace and reflection. For many, June 25th became a day not only to mourn, but to remember what he gave to the world. Beyoncé's freedom echoes through the BET Awards. On this day in 2016, Beyoncé opened the BET Awards with a surprise performance of Freedom, joined by Kendrick Lamar. With water-soaked choreography and fierce urgency, it was a performance that channeled anger, resilience, and hope. The timing, amid growing national conversations around racial justice, amplified its impact far beyond the stage. June 25th is also a day that welcomed incredible talent into the world. George Michael, 1963, British singer-songwriter who redefined pop and soul with both Wham and his solo career. Carly Simon, 1945, American singer best known for her 1970s hits that blended vulnerability with strength. Jimmy Rogers, 1933, rock and roll pioneer whose smooth vocals carried country into pop charts. Ricky Gervais, 1961, while best known as a comedian and actor, he fronted new wave band Siona Dancing in the early 1980s. June 25th reminds us that music's power isn't fleeting, it's forever renewed in the people, performances, and pulse of culture. It's a date etched not in stone, but in sound, and every year it plays on.